Hello, children. Hope all are fine and healthy. Myself, Kokila Bhatia, teaching maths for standard 7th in Seth Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College, welcome you all. Let's continue with lesson number 9, direct proportion and inverse proportion. In the last session, we had done direct proportion. And today we are going to go with inverse proportion. Now, what is inverse proportion? Children, when the value of one quantity increases, then the value of another decreases. And when the value of one quantity decreases, the value of the other increases. So that is vice versa. But if their product of the quantities remain constant, then we can say that it is an inverse proportion. So, what is inverse proportion, children? When the value of one quantity increases, the value of another related decreases proportionately. And when the value of the first quantity decreases, the value of the related quantity increases proportionately. And if the product of these two related quantities remain constant, then there is a relation of inverse proportion between the two quantities. Now just see this example, children. Number of workers and number of days to complete a work. Children, as the number of workers increases, the number of days to complete a work decreases. That's what is shown in this table. That is, if the number of the workers is 4, the days to complete the work is 60. And if the number of workers is 6, the days to complete the work is 40. And if the number of workers is 10, the days to complete the work is 24. And if the number of workers is 15, the days to complete a work is 16. So we can say that as the number of workers increases, the number of days to complete a work decreases. And you also have to remember that the product of the numbers of workers and the number of days should be constant. So that is, if number of workers should be multiplied with number of days. That is 4 into 60 is 240. 6 into 40 is 240. 10 into 24 is 240. 15 into 16 is 240. So the product of the number of workers and the number of days is constant, whereas in direct proportion the ratio is constant. Let's solve practice set 38. The first sum. 5 workers take 12 days to weed a field. How many days would 6 workers take and how many days would 15 workers take? Now let 6 workers take X days, children. So if there are 5 workers, the number of days to weed a field is 12. And if there are 6 workers, we have to find out the number of days to weed a field, that is X. So therefore 6 into X is equal to 5 into 12. Therefore X is equal to 5 into 12 upon 6. Then the cancellation. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So 5 into 2 is 10. So for 6 workers, it will take 10 days to weed a field. Similarly, for 15 workers, we have to find out how many days will it take. So 15 into X is equal to 5 into 12. Therefore, X is equal to 5 into 12 upon 15. Cancellation. 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15, 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So 4. So 15 workers will take 4 days to weed a field. Now the second sum. Mohan Rao took 10 days to finish a book reading 40 pages every day. How many pages must he read in a day to finish it in 8 days? Now children, Mohan Rao read 40 pages per day to complete reading the book in 10 days. And we have to find out that per day, how many pages did he read to complete the reading for 8 days. So let the number of pages read be X to complete reading the book in 8 days. Therefore, X into 8 is equal to 40 into 10. Therefore, X is equal to 40 into 10 upon 8. Now the cancellation. 8 ones are 8, 8 fives are 40. So 5 tens are is 50. So Mohan Rao read 50 pages per day to complete reading the book in 8 days. The third sum. Mary cycles at 6 km per hour. How long will she take to reach her aunt's house, which is 12 km away? If she cycles at a speed of 4 km per hour, how long would she take? Now let x hours cover 12 km at a speed of 6 km per hour and y hour to cover the same distance at 4 km per hour. Children, speed into time is equal to distance, and we have to find out the time. We are going to find out the time. So 6 into x is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 upon 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So 2. So x is equal to 2, and 4 into y is equal to 12. Therefore y is equal to 12 upon 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, which is equal to 3. Therefore y is equal to 3. So it took 2 hours at a speed of 6 km per hour and 3 hours at the speed of 4 km per hour. The fourth sum. The stock of grain in a government warehouse lasts 30 days for 4,000 people. How many days will it last for 6,000 people? Now here children, for 4,000 people, the stock of the grain in government warehouse was for 30 days, and we have to find out for 6,000 person how many days will the stock of the grain last. So 6,000 into x is equal to 4,000 into 30. Therefore x is equal to 4,000 into 30 upon 6,000. Now 4,000 from 4,000 and 6,000, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled. So it will be 4 into 30 upon 6. Again cancellation. 6 ones are 6, 6 fives are 30. So 4 fives are is 20. So x is 20. That is, the stock of the grain will last for 20 days. With this, we have completed solving practice set 38. Hope children you have understood. Now I'll continue with this chapter in my next session. Thank you and God bless.